Jen, okay? So if you get confused later on down the line about what is being communicated or about this potential victory that you may have, you might have to go within yourself to really weigh out your scales and figure out what here have you emotionally invested in? What ideas in your mind have you emotionally invested in that are no longer serving you now, darlings, and that you got to walk away from? Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining me. What's up? How's it going, my Gemini friends? I appreciate you all so much for being here, loves. I want to jump right in, see what's going on with you. If you're new here, my name is Jeanette. And if you're new here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, come along and join the adventure, darlings. We would love to have you, and give me a like if you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate you so much. All right, darlings, jumping right in. My Geminis, do you remember, loves, these messages are general. They're not going to resonate for everybody, right? If you do need something more specific to your situation, I am offering personal readings at this time. So feel free to email me or hit me up on Facebook if you're interested, darlings, in a personal reading. And other than that, we're going to get this going for you. I'm going to go ahead and pull the entire tarot portion of the spread. And then we're going to talk about it, so feel free to skip ahead if you'd like. All right, highlighted energies. Ooh, Ace of Cups. Eee, highlighted energy is great. That's a great start, you guys. We'll please keep going like that for my Gemmy friends. All right, let's go. What do you need to know? New information. What does Gemini need to know at this time, spirits? We have the 8 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. Oh, this is turning out very nice so far, you guys. Okay. How to handle, how to process for Gemini. Ooh, how to handle and process this new information for Geminis. Holy crap. All right, guys, we have an emergency here. I got a whole bunch here, and I got like a pile on the floor here that are all in reverse. We're just gonna try to narrow this down a little bit, darlings. Shuffle those bad boys back in. How to handle and process this new information, please, Spirit, for Gemini. Can we narrow it down? Thank you so much. Hermit. Interesting. Hermit. Okay. Ascensions. Moving forward. Ooh. Moving forward. For Geminis, darlings, we've got the Justice card. Interesting. Let's see if we can get one to go with that. Oh, there she is. Okay, great. Oh, oh my God, there's 3 here. Jesus. King of Wands, 5 of Wands, Ace of Swords. Whew. I'm going to shuffle these ones back in, darling. Potentially you have some decisions about where your creativity or where your passions lie. They may be causing you some struggles, okay, some battles, but they're a little bit petty. So let's figure out, dang it, let's figure out if we can narrow it down. What goes with this Justice card? Ascensions moving forward for Geminis. Oh God, come on, Spirit, please give me a straight answer. You guys have a lot of crazy going on right now. Orale, can I get a straight answer? Clarification, please. 1 to 2 cards, maybe? What is up with this? Oh, fucking man, you guys. Now I'm starting to get frustrated. I guess it's not going to be less than 4 cards. We got a 6 of Wands, a Knight of Swords, and an 8 of Cups. Yeah, okay, that's the one. That's the block right there that we need. Okay. But normally I don't take this many. But your other categories are a little light, so we'll keep them. Okay, the lesson. Thank you, Spirit. All right, your lesson is the 6 of Swords with an underlined energy here, darling, of the Judgment card. Whew, finally. Okay, so I see Virgo on the table, Aquarius with this Knight of Swords, Libra with the Justice card, and yeah, and you've got some cups, some energy. You got all the elements on the table. So yeah, you could be dealing with anybody, really, loves. Okay. Ooh, having a brand new beginning, darlings. A brand new beginning is afoot for you. This is a beginning in love. This is a cup of love overflowing, full of emotion here. Lots of love being offered and a new opportunity in love being given. You're living in this energy now. Your new information here, darling. Somebody wants to work with you. Somebody wants to work with you towards ultimate happiness. This is happiness and abundance on all levels within a home and a family. This is abundance of love. Love and stability of love. And here, it's like somebody here is willing to put in all this hard work with the Eight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, to put in all this hard work to achieve this essence of love with you. Offering you a cup of love, offering you a brand new opportunity in love that will lead to complete abundance if you allow somebody to put in a little hard work here. Okay, darling? Okay. And that's fucking beautiful, you guys. How to handle and process the Hermit. So this is kind of funny because normally the Hermit card of Virgo talks about pulling back, going within yourself here. Going within yourself to figure some things out. You might still be a little bit lost in your head regarding this love offer or this this happiness that is at stake here. I feel your how to handle and process is saying, look within you for the answers that you seek. Look within yourself for the answers if you get confused. Coming forward, your ascension's moving forward, you're going to have to make a decision, clearly, with the Judgment at the bottom of the deck and this Justice card. So I feel like before you make this decision on this cup of love or on this, I heard direction, on the direction where this cup of love is going, and what is being offered here, what is being asked of you as well, and what is somebody else is willing to put in regards to love and this love offer and opportunity. I feel like the answers are lying within you. So if you get confused, look within yourself here, darling, to kind of stabilize yourself. Go within yourself. You might need to pull back from maybe the person in particular that's offering you the cup of love, because I feel like there's a little bit of confusion. There's a reason why you would need to go within yourself. There's a reason why you would need to process it this way. So I feel like the answers that you seek are within you. All right, so do remember that as you go forward. Because you have a decision here that could potentially lead to victory. Six of Wands, this is that that balance with the six fire energy, right? Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. But that victory, having that balance within it, this is good news. This is someone rides into town and makes it all good. I feel. That's funny. Somebody riding into town and making it all good. There's communication here. There's communication here. So I feel like going forward, darling, you're going to have to really weigh out your scales very evenly and accordingly and very fairly to achieve this balance and this victory with somebody. All right? There are potential messages that will become flying in at you or flying away from you, right, with that Knight. But he sends messages of truth, honesty, and verbalization, communication here, right? With this Eight of Cups, you're going to need to walk away from something that was once emotional for you. You've invested here. You've invested potentially in a bout of truth. Yeah. I feel like you've invested emotionally in what you thought you knew. For some of you, others of you, you've invested emotionally in someone's love offer and communication. And now at some point you may come to a point where you're wondering if you're investing correctly. And I feel here, darling, that you are investing correctly. The only thing is, I heard your mind. Gemini. So potentially your thoughts are getting in your way of your own success. But for others of you, no, that's it. Yeah, okay. I heard stop there. That's funny. Literally, it's very just strong on to me. No, you need to stop there. That's it. Okay, so a lot of you are having anxiety regarding the love, regarding the communication and the knowledge and truth of the situation, needing to walk away from something that you've invested emotionally in, and I feel like there's this confusion or this scared sort of essence in accepting this love. But this person that you're dealing with, darling, really wants to offer you, I mean, literally they want to go from the 1 to the 10. They want to take you on an adventure of love, I feel, leading to ultimate abundance. This is something that they're willing to work for with you, right? They're willing to put in hard work and be tedious on this. Like, working tediously to provide you happiness. Jen, okay? So if you get confused later on down the line about what is being communicated or about this potential victory that you may have, you might have to go within yourself to really weigh out your scales and figure out what here have you emotionally invested in? What ideas in your mind have you emotionally invested in that are no longer serving you now, darlings, and that you got to walk away from? And that you really got to let go and leave behind in order to get that victory, right? Coming in your lesson, you've got 6 of Swords. So you've got 2 balance cards, 2 sixes with the balance here, needing to gain some balance in the situation, but this is moving on to peace, moving on to calmer waters, okay? I think we've been down this road before, Jem. I think it's funny because I could swear I'm getting a visual of a reading I did for you a long time ago where this card was here in your how to handle and process. And we had a conversation, darling. We had a conversation, a very in-depth conversation, you and I, about letting this baggage go so that you can move on to peace. And that was supposed to be your how to handle and process. Now it's coming in a lesson for you, darlings. Somebody didn't let go of the baggage. So it's very interesting here, trying to move on to peace and calmer waters, but taking all this frustration, I feel, all these swords you can think of as thoughts, events, old events, and thoughts related to those events, things that you've held on to. You didn't just hold on to them. Spirit is telling me you purposely kept them in your boat. You're all, I might need this sword for later. Oh, I'm gonna remember this. I'm gonna remember that. You just watch. So I feel like you're accumulating. And really, you should have let it go. That's really funny. Really, you should have let something go here, darling, but you're accumulating these thoughts. You're accumulating these swords. And you're accumulating your own baggage, darling, because you won't let something go that you've put emotions into. And really needing to go within yourself now, darling, to reprocess, I feel, why you can't let go of this, these events or these thoughts. Why is this always in your boat, baby? And we already talked about it. Like, literally, it came in your how to handle and process. And I told you, hey, if you want to achieve this great thing that's coming in, you've got to let go of all this stuff. And I guess some of you didn't listen, and that's okay, but now it's a lesson for you, baby. So it's really like right here in front of your face. The lessons are like cycles. They keep coming and coming and coming. So here's something you did not learn that you've got to relearn, baby. You won't let it go. There's something you just won't let it go. But you have this brand new, beautiful opportunity. And I feel like you want success with this. You want deep love. Of course, you want communication with this person. You want this offer of love to be, to grow into something very tangible and beautiful, you know, within a home, right? But I feel because of this confusion, because you get stuck in your head here, darling, those scales are not being weighed out 100% the way that they're supposed to. And now with this underlined energy of judgment, it's like Spirit is saying, the decision can't be avoided. You've really got to make a decision that is in your greatest good. All right? And that is absolutely about taking out this baggage and getting out of your head. Literally. Let something go because it's not serving you anymore, and you really need to dive deep into yourself to figure out how to do this right. How to do this right, because you do not want to miss an opportunity here, Jen, to make this right for you. You have a victory here, babe. Through communication as well, you could have a victory here. But judgment is a careful blending of your head and your heart. Right? So if you're overly emotionally invested or you're overly stuck in your head, it will prevent you from creating the balance that you need to make a good decision, a decision that would be in your greatest good and lead to that abundance. You feel me? So with the scales, it's like, there's something here, darlings, that with this decision, you've had this decision on your table before. You had a choice, you could have let it go, and you didn't. That's okay, but like Spirit is really emphasizing now is the time to get out of your head. And if you can't get out of your head and you get too emotional, if you tip one way or the other, either towards your emotions too far or towards your thoughts too far, then it will corrupt your decision making. All right? We do have the Wheel of Fortune underneath that, okay? Underneath this Judgment card at the bottom of the deck. So Wheel of Fortune does talk about a change of luck, a change of luck, a turn of the wheel that could turn in your favor or turn against you. So really it's on you. But there's good luck here if you allow there to be good luck. Okay? So Spirit is highlighting here that if you're incapable of weighing your scales because you're tipping one way or the other, I heard put a blindfold on. Put the blindfold on. Well, that's something I never hear. What's that about? Put the blindfold on. You're too invested in one side or the other. You're not seeing things correctly and clearly. Normally, I feel like take off the blindfold. So this is really funny that Spirit is saying, don't stop being so invested in one way or the other. Like, put the blindfold on and weigh things out according to fairness, according to accuracy, what's really correct here, what's true and fair, not how you feel, not what you think, but what is actually true, you guys. What is actually true? And you might have to go diving deep inside yourself to figure out that path of truth and what this baggage is. Why can't you let it go, or why you won't want to let it go, you know? Off guard. So I heard off guard. So some of you feel like if you take the swords out of your boat, you'll be caught off guard, and some event will happen. That's got a funny scorpionic feel to it. I don't know if you have Scorpio placements, but that's like a Scorpio thing where we almost feel like we want to never forget what somebody did to us so they can't catch us off guard again. And then they won't be able to do it again. Because if we never forget that they did that in the first place, then we always look for the clues and we can always catch it right away. But I gotta say, loves, that's not really the best way to live, and it's not the most peaceful way to live, and it's certainly not going to lead you to the abundance that you seek. And in fact, it might taint your cup of love or your opportunity, darling. So, don't focus on your thoughts or your feelings of the situation. Go within and try to figure out the facts. What is the fact? The fact of the matter. The fact of the matter, darling. The fact of the matter within your life. That could literally be anything for you. That could be like something not really occurring now, but it happened in the past, so you're afraid it's going to happen again. That could be, it's just literally anything. So do choose what that is for you, but there's something here that needs to be chucked out of your boat, darlings. So that you can, I snorted, so that you can move forward, baby, so that you can move forward. All right, with this cup of love, because what you're being offered here is so pure, and it's so beautiful, and somebody here wants to work towards offering even more. All right, so this is a genuine love offer and a beautiful love opportunity, and you can choose not to take it, darlings, but I feel like this is something you want and have wanted. It's just that you won't let yourself have it because you won't let your guard down. And it's just going to keep coming back around this way for you, baby. That's why this Six of Swords is coming in a lesson. You may have very little peace in your life right now because you haven't processed. And Spirit is saying, really got to process here. Like, this is going within and looking deep inside that baggage of yours and going, yeah, okay, so that was that one time that this happened. I'm just going to let that go. Boom. Yeah, that was that one time that this happened. I'm going to let that go. You know, you've really got to go deep within yourself to figure out what you're holding on to, because you're holding on to something here that needs to be chucked out, or it's going to fuck up your new beginning. Don't let it fuck up your new beginning, baby. Okay. Woo. All right. highlighted advice. Okay, we got sacrifice and moving on. 2 and a 1 is 3. 3 talking about coming into an alignment here, darling, with mind, body, spirit, seeing things correctly and clearly. Something has got to be sacrificed here. Chuck it out of your boat so that you can move on. It's really clear. You guys, I love you so much, my gemmies, my gem friends. You want that happiness, but you can't get out of your head long enough or out of your emotions long enough to allow yourself to take your guard down and enjoy what is being offered. You're going to push it out of your reality. I heard again. You're going to push it out of your reality again, potentially for some of you. So allow yourself to sacrifice here that which is not serving you. All that shit from the past, potentially. All those things that person said. All those mistakes that person made or mistakes you made. And the guilt associated with that. Just chuck it out. It doesn't play to where you're going now. It does not matter. It doesn't pertain to where you're headed any longer, baby. It doesn't. So you can just move on now. Find balance within yourself to figure out what needs to be sacrificed and move on from it. I know, I'm making it sound so easy. It's very hard, I understand. I'm like the queen of grudges. I'm the queen of grudges. Literally, it took me so many years to realize how to forgive people. And I still struggle with it, to be honest. If somebody really hurts me as a Scorpio, my first instinct is to hold it in forever. Literally, hold it in forever. But that has never served me. It's never served me. And it can be a real struggle to figure out what needs to get sacrificed. But moving on is possible. You just got to go deep within yourself to figure out what it is that you've been not letting go of. I understand. I'm not trying to make it sound like it should be easy. But we've been going over the same thing for so long, darlings, for so long, that I just feel like I'm a broken record. Victory and success, another 6. You got 6s up the wazoo, you guys. 66, lots of 6s, lots of balance. You have so much potential for an even-keeled, I give 3, you give 3. I feel like a collaboration here. You have victory and success with something that somebody is trying to offer you and work towards with you. Allow yourself to see it. Allow yourself to be balanced within yourself long enough to see it. And for some of you, that requires going deep within yourself and not thinking about it, not feeling on it, but just weighing it out logically. Does it make sense for me to hold on to these scenarios, these old feelings or pains or thoughts? Does it serve me to hold on to those? What's the worst thing that could happen if I let this go? Right? What could be the worst thing that would happen? I could say the worst thing that would happen, obviously there's no evidence of anything happening here. But in my mind, if I were in this situation, I'd be like, oh, the worst thing that's going to happen is I'm going to get hurt again. But that's where the problem starts. Because if you're so damn positive you're going to get hurt again, the universe is going to give you what you expect to see, so you will get hurt again. I'm the queen of this shit. I know. I do it to myself all the time, inadvertently. Well, I should say I did. I've grown up a lot since then. So, suffering in silence here, darlings. A 9. So, I understand. I understand that I guess it's not that easy. It's not as easy as I'm making it sound. But it's necessary. It's very necessary for your greatest good. Suffering in silence. A lot of you may not be communicating how you've been feeling. You've just been stewing. You've been thinking about it and letting it kind of weigh in your mind and weigh in your heart. And you need to go within and maybe even express yourself. Like you may need to pull back to figure out what it is that you're holding on to, right? What it is that you need to let go of. And then instead of suffering in silence about it, express yourself over it. Because with this mental energy, 9s being completions, I mean, this is a very dreadful energy. And you can escape from this. You can move on and move out of it. But it starts from within you. So when you start feeling like, once you go in and you figure out what it is that you've been holding on to that's not serving you, darling, instead of suffering in silence over it. Because you're gonna keep stewing. It's gonna still be in your mind. That's not gonna be productive. Really express yourself. I heard express to let go. So for some of you, you may need something like a burning ceremony or something like that, where you literally figure out what it is. Okay, so you've been holding on to, let's say, the pain of a past relationship. Now that you have a new one coming in, or a reconciliation to a situation, you can't forgive somebody, or you think that this new person's going to do the same thing the old person did. Like, you may need to have yourself some sort of burning ceremony where it's like, oh, that old note that I got from that person, or that gift that I got from that person, it just needs to go. It needs to be burned down. So vocalizing here. The essence is vocalizing what you've been holding on to, even if not to the person, which is probably the best route to go. But if you feel that that's too confrontational for you, Gem, to tell it like it is to the person, even if it's, I forgive you for what you've done, I forgive you for blank, blank, blankety blank, it's bothered me for this long, but I am making an effort here to forgive you, and don't be silent about what it is you're giving up. If you don't express that to the person, express that within yourself, express that to spirit, and express it to the universe, and burn down that which does not serve you. I hope that makes sense. Whew, ascension's moving forward. Third eye chakra. You guys got a lot. You've got wisdom on the floor. Holy cow. You've got solar plexus and third eye chakra. Ooh, 2 chakras back to back. You've got material harvest here and hope, darling. And, like I said, wisdom. Holy cow. Where do I start? I guess I'll start with these chakras. When the chakra cards come out, babies, these are chakras that need to be healed. Healing here, realignment and focusing on these chakras. You may need to realign these, well, I would say all of your chakras. To get really aligned, I would say all of them. But if you want to stick with these 2 to start, that could be okay for you for now, because really feeling and seeing things clearly. Solar plexus chakra, this is in your gut. This is your gut feeling. This is your instincts. This is your directional path. This is also I almost said creationism, but that's the sacral chakra. This is your instincts, your intuitions. Align yourself here. Align yourself. I feel like your instincts may be off and you're not seeing things clearly. So aligning these 2 very specific chakras will help you. It will help you to align all of them, but those 2 in particular, because you really need clarity. And I think with the third eye chakra, there's something maybe a spirit's been trying to show you, and you're not seeing it. And you're not seeing it because you're so wrapped up in your head. So wrapped up in your head, and not allowing something to get out of your boat, not allowing something to die. Wisdom, you are so wise. I feel like you know. I feel like you know the path that you're headed. Use your internal wisdom here. Use your internal wisdom to go forth and create hope in your life, because something needs to change with that 5. And here with hope, we could be very well talking about your cycles with this 8, something you tend to do to yourself. Just as the blessing comes and there's hope for the situation, you overthink it, rethink it, overthink it, and beat it into the ground until it's not there any longer. Really got to see things correctly and clearly for your path to go forward, and there is a word I'm trying to look for it and I cannot think of it, but you know what I'm saying, for your instincts here. Okay, follow your instincts towards your true path. Follow your instincts towards a more beautiful start and a more beautiful cup of love for yourself. I feel like just accepting somebody else's cup of love, I feel like you're not accepting it. I feel like you want to. You want to, but you won't let yourself for some reason. You've got to allow yourself to move on by sacrificing those ideas. All right, material harvest here, completions with the 9, coming into an abundance and a material harvest in the physical realm. That victory, I heard victory. That victory, I feel like when you realize what needs to go, darling, suddenly you're going to feel wiser. I heard grown up, more excuse me, you're going to have more hope for your future. You're going to have more hope for the direction in which you're going. You're going to feel better about yourself and where you stand, and you're going to create better for yourself and reap a very, I heard special, but that wasn't the initial word I was looking for, so special material harvest, one that's just for you. Just for you. Something you've been waiting for. I feel like there's something here you've been waiting for. And now there's an opportunity to get it. So don't stop yourself from getting it. The lessons. Whoop. The lessons for Gemini. We ended up with power at the bottom of the deck, darling. As our underlined energy. Love begins. Coming in your lesson though, you guys. Dang it. Positive movement forward. You're not allowing yourself to move on. You've got 2 boats. This is what happened last time too, didn't it? Didn't we get the 2 boats in that reading that I was talking about? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. You've got to allow yourself to move forward. Positive movement forward. You guys, love beginning here, starting back at 1. A restart for some of you, literally wiping the slate clean of the old shit that has happened and occurred between you guys and allowing love to begin. But this coming in a lesson for you, you have literally stopped this from coming in. And it had to be several times over, darlings, because it's now lying in a lesson for you. Somebody is trying to reach out. Somebody's trying to mend or offer you a cup of love, but the beginning, you won't let it begin from scratch. That's, yeah. For some of you, you're so tainted and jaded from the past, you won't allow yourself to begin again from scratch with somebody. It's too painful. So, I heard torture. Jesus. Ugh. You guys, so some of you, you're like mentally torturing yourself. Nothing is saying that you have to stay in this connection with this person or take them up on their love offer. I feel like you want to, but you're too scared to. So you either want it bad enough here, Gemini, that you're willing to squash the beef, yo, and invite that cup of love in for reals this time without overthinking it, or you don't invest emotionally in this connection any longer. I feel like we've said that too. You guys, I feel like a broken record here. I literally feel like this is a repeat of like several readings that we've had. And so I don't know what to say. I read them how they come out, babies. And I feel like maybe you're stuck in a loop. The same thing keeps happening over and over and over again, but it's being created by you. You've got to go within to figure out how you're doing this to yourself. I could tell you that I think how you're doing it, darling, is because you won't let go. But you've got to dive deep inside of yourself to figure out those specific things. Because those very specific events or thoughts or ideas, you need to be wiser. The Hermit is a very wise man. When he goes within, he seeks the answers. He gains the answers because of his wisdom. Because of his wisdom, and you are incredibly wise to do this, Gemini. You can do this. You can allow something to change, all right? So you have 2 options. Starting back at 1 with somebody and allowing love to begin in your life, sacrificing that which does not serve you, and moving on towards your blessings with this person, towards that 10 of Cups, starting from the Ace and going to the 10. That's a beautiful thing. Somebody here wants to love you forever. I heard forever. They want to love you forever. And yeah, you've got history. Yes, you've got past, but they really keep offering this cup of love in hopes that you can have a new beginning, and you're not allowing yourselves to move on to a new beginning. And that's why now your 6 of Swords, your love beginning, and your positive movement forward are now coming in a lesson for you. This is a cycle of yours. You keep doing this to yourself. You're so much more powerful here than you're allowing yourself to be to complete your cycles and to get out of this energy. You're powerful. Harness your power here, darling. How can Gemini harness their power? Spiritual union at the bottom of the deck. How can you harness your power, darling? Trapped in fear and fertility. Extra messages for you. This is heavy, I feel, because you don't believe that you're powerful, and you're going to keep stopping yourself even though you're so wise. All right, so this is like literally, you can keep yourself stuck and trapped and encased in fear, or you can birth something new from your heart space. Starting from within her and permeating out into the universe, coming back and bouncing back and coming into her reality. Something here being birthed, created, or born, darling, and it's starting from within you. I need to repeat that. Something being birthed, created, or born, and it's coming from within you. Some of you are trapped in fear and you don't feel like you can trust whoever the hell you're dealing with, and I just don't see any evidence of that, babe. I don't. So how to harness your power is to break free from this encasement. The power is within you. If you keep up with this cycle, I swear you're gonna birth something that you don't want into your reality. I feel like I've said it, and apparently it keeps happening because you're not making the choice to make a better choice. You're not making the choice that you need to make here. How to harness your power. Not only is it starting from within you, darling, right? But coming into an essence of spirituality, coming into a connection with spirit, making the choice here with the two to see eye to eye with spirit, to receive messages in order to see things clearly and correctly. I heard two halves. Two halves of you. The two halves of you, Gemini. The two halves of you. There may be a part of you that's like, I really want this cup of love. I really want this to work out with this person. I really want things to stabilize. I want things to go back to normal. I want it to be better. I want to have an abundance. I just want to be happy. But then the other half of you is like, no, but I can't, because then they're going to take advantage of me. Or if I let my guard down, they're going to hurt me again. You're really not trusting here. But that's part of this, because you're going to create whatever it is that you want in your life. No, I rephrase, sorry. You're going to create what it is you're putting your heart space into. Thank you, Spirit. Whether or not it's something you want in your life. Gem, I'm getting very worried about you. I'm very worried about you. Because this is like a cycle that keeps. And I keep telling you guys and giving you advice, but literally I can only do so much. I can only do so much. I can only tell you so many times that your abundance and your happiness is right around the corner. It's right within your grasp, and you're ignoring it. You're like, no, it can't be. It can't be. I still can't trust them. I'm going to encase myself in fear. What if? Well, what if? I'll tell you what if. If you keep going down this way, bad things are going to happen in your life. And then you're going to be mad that this person deceived you, or that some shit happened, or that some cycle, oh, I've been down this road before. I never was able to move forward. We never got over this. Why did it never restart? It never restarted, darling, because you're not allowing a restart. On the inside, you're really not. You may even be surface level. Yeah, no, I'm fine. No, yeah, I love you. We can do this. But internally, you're like, I don't trust them. 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 And they are doting over you, pouring out this love to you, showing you genuine offers of love and showing you prosperity. And you're just like, nope, nope, nope. And I feel like, Jen, allow love to begin. Please drop the baggage already and allow love to begin. Because I feel like if we go through this one more time, I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry. I don't know what else to say to you guys. To make you realize that the path that you're on is your choice. It's your creation. It's what these people in your life are not doing things to you. You are allowing this to be created over and over and over again, in your life. Yes, the other person might have fucked up, but if you never let it go, if you never break free from your mental prison, if you never sacrifice those old feelings that aren't serving you, if you never move on, if you never make that choice, if you never open your eyes, darling, and follow your instincts, then you're not going to get what you want to get out of this. Period. And I feel like I'm pleading with you guys. Victory and success is at your doorstep. It is right here, baby, knocking at your doorstep. Somebody loves you. You don't believe it. I'm telling you, they love you. They are so deeply in love with you, and you are just not seeing it. Really take your emotions and take your thoughts out of the situation to figure out the best path in which to go, to figure out what you need to get rid of so that you can go on a better path, baby. I know, I heard forgive and forget, and I understand it's hard to forgive and forget. Believe me, again, Queen of Grudges here, I understand that, but you know what helped me? Spirit. Spirit helps me, and I think Spirit can help you too. I'm talking too much. So please remember that, darlings. I'm not trying to lecture you, so I'll let it go, but I just love you, Gem, and I really hate to see you do this to yourself over and over and over again when you can have such beautiful things in your life now. All right, babes, so I'm really wishing you the best of luck. You're going to be in my prayers and my thoughts. I love you guys, and I'm sending out that love to you, okay, to heal your heart, to open your eyes, and I'm praying for you, loves. Until I see you guys next time, please stay safe, and please take care out there in the world. Please watch those thoughts, and please come into alignment. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Peace, love, light, always, darlings.